Hi guys, thank you so much for watching our channel and the support that you give us. I really appreciate your support. This is one of those videos that I could have uploaded on Tuesday, but I was doubting this video. So I thought, guys, tell me what you think about this video and the analysis that I did. I want to hear what do you think about this. I was doubting it, but I then had the courage to edit it and give it up to you. So I want to hear from you. What do you think about this? Because I did not have time to edit it and the courage to do it. But now I've gathered the courage and I would love to hear from you. What do you think about this analysis that I did on Tuesday? Let's get down to the video.
Is Nelson Chamisa becoming like Nelson Mandela, whom the former president of Zimbabwe called him? He became too saintly. He was not supposed to relax some of his stance during the time of apartheid. Are we going to see the same? The two Nelsons following each other on the political path. Hello and welcome to JCTV Africa, where we look at issues that happen in Zimbabwe and across Africa. Today, we are taking a closer look at the magnanimity that we are seeing playing out between Nelson Chamisa, Triple C, and ZANU-PF. Let me give you a picture of what happened during the apartheid. 1989, the president of South Africa then, F.W. de Klerk, decided to release Nelson Mandela.
I wish to put it plainly that the government has taken a firm decision to release Mr. Mandela unconditionally. I am serious about bringing this matter to finality without delay. I ask of Parliament to assist me on the road ahead. There is much to be done. I call on the international community to re-evaluate its position and to adopt a positive attitude towards the dynamic evolution which is taking place in South Africa. I pray that the Almighty Lord will guide and sustain us on our course through uncharted waters and will bless your labors and deliberations.
But before that, they were had talks dating back from 1986. There was talks that was going on behind, and the talks were about how the apartheid government and the ANC could find each other. Fast forward, there was what was called CODESA, where there was also the understanding of the two warring parties and the agreement of the constitution and how to charter a new way. We might be facing the same. The two comparisons that I want to draw is that in my previous video, I said that you see the apartheid government and our government are pretty much similar in the sense that they are not apologetic on the crimes that they did or on the things that happened from 1981 in the Gukurahundi time and even in the 2008. Even the current ones, the 2018 and the recent one that happened in March, they are not apologetic. It's the same thing that was happening with apartheid even up to now. Most of them, they are unapologetic about what they did. So Triple C is facing a very, very tough time. One, they've got ZEC. It will be very difficult for the Triple C to win the 2023 elections. Why is it difficult? The same scenario that the Afrikaner had before 1994. Most Afrikaner would meet up in meetings and they were asking each other, they were asking people, is Mandela going to be different? Are we going to lose our wealth? Are we going to lose our land? Are we going to lose that? Those are the questions that they wanted to be addressed in the meetings. At the end of the day, what happened was that the Afrikaner was allowed to keep their wealth, but it was at the expense of the black people. Yes, freedom was attained. There is the bigger justice that was hid behind. One, the bigger justice of being apologetic of the crimes against humanity that was committed during apartheid. And number two, the reparations of the wealth that was taken from the black people and the empowering of the black child for them to be equal like the white minority that was in South Africa. This is going to be the same thing. You have a problem of reparations that needs to happen of Gukura Hundi 2008 and all that happened in the interim. And the second thing, you have people that still want to keep their wealth, because that's the reason why they don't want to reform themselves to power. That's why they don't want to change electoral reform. That's why CCC would not be allowed to do some of their rallies. That's why CCC is not on national television or on national radio. It is because of this. They cannot reform themselves out of power. Hence, probably, why Nelson Chamisa is taking that route. Is it a good route? Are we going to see the same people saying that, okay, I stole 40 million, I stole 1 billion, I stole this money, I'm returning it? Are we going to see that if Nelson Chamisa comes to power? I think that is a big ask. That's the reason why Nelson Chamisa will face so much resistance. And to the people that I interact with on a daily basis, they will be telling me that hands down, E.D. Mnangagwa cannot stand Nelson Chamisa in the upcoming elections. But what is going to happen? The results and the votes are going to be cooked somewhere in favor of the incumbent. So, should we do it or should we not do it? What is a better path? Is a better path to negotiate with ZANU-PF, find each other on electoral reforms, but also what I fear and what I believe is the fear of ZANU-PF is they don't want to be held accountable, or they don't want to return the wealth that they got during the time that they have been in power for the past 42 years. And that's the reason for them not wanting to reform out of power, because they know that after they are out of power, some of these privileges will be stripped off. Some of the things that some of the monies that they got is going to be traced, and it's going to be found that it was ill-gotten and it was not supposed to be that. It was taxpayers' money, and they are going to suffer losses. That is a problem. So, is Nelson Chamisa going to take that path of Nelson Mandela, negotiating, find electoral reforms, promise immunity to the leaders in ZANU-PF? And that is when we can have better elections, that we know that CCC is going to win and we are going to have proper freedom. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Do you think that if we go to pause under these circumstances, in this environment, are we going to see the change of government, or we are going to continue seeing the same? I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to JCTV Africa and follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. I will see you next time.